spot that we used to have everything. Way to go. What up, Liam? What up, Riley? How are y'all doing today? My voice probably sounds awful right now because my sinuses are acting up so bad. What up, Rion Martinez? How are y'all doing? What up? I'm on a boat, says Gavin. How are you doing today, Gavin? But yeah, my sinuses are draining horribly bad. I'm not feeling super hot, but here I am. So everything, we're happy to be back. Sorry guys, I got a lot of good rest today. I slept in, went to a buddy's baby shower or gender reveal, found out my best friend's having a boy, and so we got some good news on our side of things. I didn't see the community post last night, Liam. Sorry about that, brother. I was out. Ooh, tell me about the good news about Gracie. I am all ears, and I'm all here for it. Genuinely. Let's go. Let me get some upbeat lo-fi going. You might want to check it. Sorry, I have to go. Well, it was good to have you here, Martine, while you were here. We enjoyed your company. We'll see you soon. What up, Prof? Let's check out the channel. I kind of wish my voice could get stuck like this sometimes without having to be sick. But she'll be released for one day, which will be on her birthday, and she wants to invite all of her friends to her house. Oh, heck yeah. That's actually really good news. It's a really, really good news. You should post our Fortnite escapades. That was 1 hour ago. I'm on a flood zone, and the rain won't let up. Prayers for... Oh, I see it now, brother. Ah, bro. Did everything go? Was everything okay? What up today? Oh, nothing, ma'am. Just doing my best to try and feel good. Shoot, and it's, y'all know how hard it can be. Ugh. So, but I don't know. We might play a game today. We might play the rest of Chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime. Yeah, man. Listen. Storms give me. I hate to say this because it probably makes me sound like a horrible wimp. But storms give me some serious anxiety sometimes. As a grown man, I think that's kind of funny that I could get caught up in being freaked out by that. But when you got a huge tree that overhangs the back of your house, right over your bedroom, hey, you want to meet my GF? Sure. Actually, I'm glad to hear you have one, Liam. You guys saw the dog, though, right? What do y'all think about that? Ooh, Gavin got a tattoo, y'all. What's up with these updates? Oh, gosh. I'm just doing my best to be present, I think. Liam, I'm telling you right now, I can't remember a thing, dude. In fact, I'm trying to figure out, I couldn't find the medicine my dad gave me, and now I'm trying to figure out if I took it already. Oopsie. What up, Nico? What up, Woohoo? What up, unknown person? W Speed. Heck yeah. She's getting on Fortnite. Are y'all playing? I might actually want to play some. I want to do some of the normal stream for a minute, though. Actually enjoy my time with people like we've been doing in the past. I think what I'll do is I'll start playing like Fortnite on purpose with you. Specifically for that, and then we can start uploading the Fortnite craziness. What up, Emily? Ginger tea with honey is really good for helping with sinuses. You should try it. I love ginger tea, actually, so That's some good advice. How you feeling? Like crap? I'm feeling like an absolute turd. Ugh, my sinuses, everything just acting up. Let's do one pib slide through the beginning of the stream. Actually, let's do that, Jesse. I do want to look at that. As long as the Discord still has it and it's easily available for me to see it. I'm just here when you're ready, brother. Yeah, I feel that. Where are you from? Where are you from, Mohammed? I could take a guess, but I'm from Georgia, born and raised. My voice feels like it sounds bad. Does it sound bad, guys? Do you feel better? Not really. Not really, not at all. But, you know, what are you going to do? It did give me the time to sit down, relax, get the last 2 videos of Poppy Playtime edited. So, the finishing part of Chapter 2 should be up now, and then Chapter 3 will be up in probably about an hour. All I got to do is add the end screens to it. Like, everything else is ready to go, and then it'll be there for you guys to watch it. I'm from Earth. Wow, you don't say. You sound fine? Maybe it's my sinuses that have me feeling like I sound off. But my voice feels more heavy right now, if that makes sense. Come on, go to... I'm already in it. That's crazy. Come on, scroll up. Classified. There we go. Visit site. Do you remember which one we stopped on, Jesse? Yeah, I thought you're from, like, South Carolina. Am I wrong? Oh, not you, Liam. I'm talking about the guy who said he's from Earth. Or somebody asked earlier. I hate and love Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. I just cannot beat Catnap. I gotta be honest with you. I can't say that I've enjoyed Poppy Playtime. The first chapter was fun because they didn't get all crazy with the puzzles. But then, it's like they start adding stuff after you get something figured out. Or like, I don't know. I remember reading the orb and the cup of anything. Okay, so here we are. We're on the Bureau's accountant. That's the one we're on. So I'm on number 6, actually. I remembered. Hey, your voice sounds kind of hunky. Because you sound handsome, man. Thank you, Hobbs. I can always count on you to pop in here and make me feel good about myself. But this is kind of how my voice was. Like, if you guys have seen the first shorts that I've ever done, when I was, like, you know, pretending to act like I could sound like Kratos. That's kind of where it is now. But, like, I can make it go a lot deeper. I just am not in the mood to, I think. What up, Blueberry kids? Whatever happened to Barry, guys? Y'all remember Barry? What up, Barry? What up, It's Workable? I'm Goku. Like Goku from the chat? Yeah, from Discord? Yeah, I figured. I knew instantly. Keep the dog. Well, actually, update, guys. So I'm going to go get it checked for a chip, right? But my dad's actually interested in homing the dog, like keeping the dog. So, check that out. Like, you know, we got the dog nice, home, and safe, and get fed, and he's chilling out on the front porch. He just kind of stays there right now. That's where his food and water is. But I think my dad might end up adopting the dog, so that'll be awesome. Could you please shout out my channel? Sure, that guy right there who asked that, you guys check him out. So, me and Emily on Fortnite when you're ready. Oh God, Fortnite does sound fun. Let's do this normal stream till about like 8:30. Let's try and let's visit with everybody. Let's have a good time, guys. And then we'll go into playing some games. And then we'll play some games. Yeah, Bloxy, all you had to do was ask. I love Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Sorry. Yo, I made an animated stick figure. I want to see it. Is that something you can post in the community page so that I can take a look at what's going on? At all? Read. Say, please, Jesse. Beg. Beg, Jesse, beg. The music goes from being this to being randomly loud. There we go. Please. Okay, we'll read our first slide. All right. It's the dog's name. I know what it is. I saw your comment. That's why in my last video, I mentioned your comment, Riley, just so you know, on my last short. We're going to do great. Yes, we are. I can't wait, because we got a dove almost every time, right? Zardy, you look like you clean your room, even when your parents don't ask you to. Well, my parents might both be dead, brother, just so you know. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Why? Actually, my dad's not dead, but he does and my mom's not dead either, but she's schizophrenic bipolar, so she just hasn't been my mom since I was a child, right? She went crazy with the chemical imbalance, so that's a thing. But whatever. What up, Wyatt? What up, Saturn? What up, muted Elric? Your room is very neat. Yeah, well, hardly. The neat parts are the parts you guys can see. Hairline reveal? There is no hairline. Syntax. There is no hairline. Absolutely poony, whatever that means. Hello. Okay, so entity log PIB. I don't speak English good. That's okay. Number 6, the Bureau's accountant. Status, in use. Threat class, safe. Special containment procedures 006 is kept in a standard office suite. 006 requires no food, but must be provided with a fresh stack of blank paper and a jar of black ink every 24 hours. Under no circumstances is anyone to mention the national debt or inflation within earshot of the entity. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Anywho, description of PIB 006 is a floating Victorian-era quill pen and antique mahogany desk. There is no physical body, but the quill moves as if it's held by an invisible hand. Anomalous property is financial manifestation. When a PIB agent places a bill or an invoice on the desk, the quill begins to write. Within seconds, the exact amount of currency required appears inside the desktop drawer. The currency is non-counterfeit and carries valid serial numbers, effectively siphoning wealth from lost or unclaimed accounts across the globe. This is how the PIB maintains its massive budget without government tax dollars. However, 006 has a tax of its own. For every 1 million manifested, the quill writes the name of a random person on Earth, usually resulting in the disappearance or financial ruin within 48 hours or less. That's kind of dope. What up, DT? Yeah, I was a writer of PM. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. PIB 106. Random rookie. What up, DT? How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Hey, don't forget to hit a like if you guys can. And don't forget, if y'all are new here, to hit the subscribe button. Every subscription helps, because we're trying to grow our channel to a place where it makes money, not by people's donations, but by AdSense. And so we got to get to a certain point to do that. And once we do, we can start putting money back into the community, helping our people out, helping people I care about out. Like, it is just that's the goal. I made slime today. Ignoring me. Anna, chill out. Jesus Christ. Nobody's ignoring you. She has no respect. I hope she's seeing this. Thank you for saying my room is nice. There you go. Anywho, I'm OG. You are OG, Riley. I got too many subscriptions compared to the member of. You are, and I watched you do it. Girl, called. You were so dramatic. I don't even care. Oh my god. I'm having a tough time between feeling good, editing videos, doing all this stuff. What do you want for dinner? That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm drinking orange juice. Hal Rylan. Do. Yes, thank you for saying I got a nice room. It took a lot of work to get it this way. I spent a lot of money on it. Your channel is monetized, and my channel is not monetized. But the point is to get it to where it is. I meant to say get it to the point where it is. What books are those? Oh, brother, there's a lot of them. There's the City of Bone series, the last book of Aragon. That one right up there in the middle, turned toward a horizontal, is the new Hunger Games book. I mean, I got a whole bunch of them up there. I am drinking a Monster energy drink. I don't know about that. I don't like the energy drinks. Sorry, guys, if you enjoy them or if you vibe off of them. But what's monetized mean? So monetized, Riley, is when the channel gets to a point where it has enough subscribers and it receives enough views yearly that the videos themselves make money through ads or through partnerships and deals, blah blah blah. That's what they are. Have you met Mr. Beat? No. Or are you trying to say Mr. Beast? No, I have not. How'd you get battery acid in your mouth, Saturn? I see. Me too. Thinking of diving into the Game of Thrones universe. Oh, yeah. So, I haven't actually read the Game of Thrones series, but I did watch it. And honestly, he would have to get the last couple books finished before I would even want to pick it up. I'm not even interested anymore in starting an unfinished series and having to wait for an author to get, do their job. You were a stupid child, a very stupid. Well, what changed? Are we no longer stupid? Do I like POB 00? Yeah, I think POB 006 is pretty darn dope. Actually, it's one of my favorites so far. So, maybe he won't, since he did the No, we are still stupid. Yes, I am. Thank you for acknowledging. But fun fact, if you come with $1,000 in my country, that will be almost $100,000, and you can pay 3 months of rent and food with that. If you need $100,000 for 3 months of food and rent, that's insane. You need like $15,000 in the United States to survive well for 3 months. Everybody's doing well, Gavin. That's cheap. I don't know if it is. I don't know that it is, actually. Just think about that. If it costed me $100,000 right now in the United States to survive for 3 months, that means I would need to make, let's see, $400,000 a year to barely get by. In the United States, for example. Like, that would suck. A lot. Wait, what are we talking about? We were talking about how somebody said something about how cheap. Is the U.S. cooked right now? Oh, the U.S. is so cooked, dude. They just don't want to acknowledge it or put anything on top of it. Yeah, it is. So that's good for me, right? But that's not good for you. It's not good for you that your currency is 91 more times less than ours, right? That means it's super expensive for you to live in your country. For example, like you're saying, $1,000 here would make $100,000 there, right? And you said $100,000 would get you by on food and rent for 3 months. That's insane. That's an insane amount of money that it would take to do that. Insane amount of money. I'm on a cruise. Yeah, see, that's a lot. That's a lot of money for a burger. $200 for a burger. It's like $20 for a meal here. Like a whole, you go get a good burger with good fries and a large drink. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of $200 is one of the better meals you'd ever have. Here, if you spend on just your meal, not included you and somebody else. All right. So let's see. There we go. Let's scroll on down. Yeah, pretty much. That's what they're saying. Number 7. We'll go ahead and get through our 3 for the day, right, Jesse? Entity log PIB 008. Soul control. Threat class Euclid. Special containment procedures when PIB 008. There's no picture. No image available as the anomaly frequently changes and or adds its form. Oh, okay. Is to be contained. It must be locked in a 4-inch thick cube with no contact to any living being. Every 365 days, a test subject must be fed to 008. Failure to do so will result in its possible breaching. Oh, it can still breach a 4-inch thick cube? Description: PIB 008 is a spirit that can take form in an inanimate object, and it can move or communicate in object form. But when touched, it possesses a victim that it could speak through. After 3 hours, the victim will die from sudden heart attack. Wow. And the last thing it touches will be the prison to the spirit. Locking 008 inside the object until it finds another victim to prey on. It seems that the spirit has a way to get into people's heads, giving them the sudden urge to grab the object it is trapped in. This factor makes it extremely difficult to contain the anomaly. Not that we have any easy to contain anomalies. That's pretty intense. I still like the desk that can get rid of my bills. Yeah, that's India for you. Yeah, I didn't even realize India is that bad right now. Have you tried Warhammer 40k Space Marine? No, I haven't, some chill guy, but I love Warhammer. I love Warhammer lore, right? I do. I love Warhammer lore. Even your homeless dude is middle class here. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that based off what you said. Honestly. Like, that's kind of intense. It's kind of intense thinking about that. Like, that's our... Gosh, dang. Like, thinking about how our homeless could survive very well in India. Me, I probably wouldn't do well against any of them, to be honest. But I would be friends with the one that could steal money from people for every $1 million. Like, that's what I would do. I think it's crazy that for every $1 million, though, a person dies. Right? That's the crazy part. I like the financial ruin, though. For every $1 million, somebody is going broke. Right? Somebody is going broke. God. Well, so better them than me, right? Oh, my nose is stuffy, y'all. And I'm getting a headache. All at the same time. I don't know if this gets worse. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to work tomorrow. It's brutal. It's brutal feeling like your sinuses are trying to implode inside of your face. Did it do? But at least the dog is happy. Yes, I'm pretty sure my dad is going to end up taking the dog. Entity log PIB 10. Let's go ahead and do number 10. I want to go ahead and get 10 out of the way. Either way, they die or go broke, yeah. Entity log PIB 10. The unbreakable chamber. Contained. Class threat, foul meal. Special containment procedures. Has to be inserted in a specific docking bay or in sight blank. Otherwise, the chamber will lose kinetic energy. Okay. Alright. Description. The unbreakable chamber was at first an asteroid found heading toward Earth. Your 100,000 can get you a big bungalow here. I bet it can. Hello. How are you? Nachiket? Is that how you pronounce it? How's your day going? It's going pretty well, brother. Just chilling, vibing on the stream with people. Couldn't ask for a better day other than if my sinuses would clear up. When you get pressure here. Ugh. The unbreakable chamber was the first just an asteroid found heading toward Earth. An interception probe was to be launched there after the surface of the asteroid was reached. When the research probe landed on this asteroid, it first attempted to take the sample of a rock, but it was unable to, as the surface of the asteroid was far harder. Was fair to hard. Even the most powerful drills attached to said probe. I can't read. I'm literally losing my mind right now. Do past matters in relation? Yes. Let's not act like they don't, right? Like they do. Because I'll explain in a minute if you want to know more, right? The PIB got interested in the asteroid as the drills on the probe were manufactured by the same company that makes PIB weapons. After a long and irritating mission to bring the asteroid to Earth was completed, it was put in foundation to be studied. PIB scientists discovered that the asteroid was actually living in a chamber. They wanted to use it to contain other entities. After the lengthy test, the scientist team discovered that the asteroid had its durability when being moved at a minimum of 100 miles per hour. It was now used to contain other entities. See more about the mission incident log. 10A. Oh, okay. Yeah, the past does matter. Click and visit through the comments to see some real art content. Wow. People are shamelessly plugging themselves these days. Isn't that crazy? But see, I just don't have the audacity. You know what I mean? I don't really care if you want to go to somebody's stream and be like, "Hey, can you shout me out? Hey, can you do this? Can you get on?" In just a second, Liam. I might actually have to call Anna and see what it is that she wants to do for dinner before I'm able to do that. And get the ball rolling from there, because I called her before she went into choir, and I don't know. Anyway, let me do that, guys. I'm going to call her and see what's going on there, and then I'll hop back on, okay? Talk to y'all later.